Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
There we go. Great American morning, everybody out there. Cam, thank you for joining us on YouTube right away, brother. I might see you later over at Culebras. Thank you so much for asking. Jackie, good morning to you. How are you doing
Good morning,
today?
Miguel. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm awake. I think you might have caught me singing to myself when the stream started.
Mhm.
That's how good I am doing this morning because I'm excited. I'm excited for the day. It's gonna be a good one. Not even for any in particular reason. There's just good stuff happening, and I want to keep it going that way.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. So, any plans today? Anything big?
Just working on some makeup for different costume looks for future photo shoot opportunities. Hopefully, thinking what else. Probably get more groceries for the house, but just day-to-day stuff. Get ready for the weekend, all that good stuff. Which I'm excited for too. Yeah.
Always good. Always good. And guys, real quick, let's see. Anthony, good morning. Over on YouTube. YouTube getting a lot of love today. I love that. Timothy, how you doing though? Joining me over on Facebook. Same with Tom. Good morning to all you guys. I am having the Juarez, I believe it is. Let me see if I get that to focus. There we go. The full name is the Juarez OBS with a bull on it. I've heard nothing but good things about this cigar, but I'm going to tell you all right now. This is my first time actually smoking it, so I'm very excited. Although I didn't realize it's pretty over humidificated right now, so I'm a little nervous that it's going to burn funny. Either way, it smells fantastic. I'm digging that. Woo, that is barnyard if I ever smelt it before. Jackie, what are you puffing on today?
I am smoking M by Macanudo. This one specifically has the bourbon flavor. I did a little bit of research on this particular cigar, and it was telling me that the wrappers were from Connecticut, but also had a mixed blend of a Dominican blend in the wrappers, and it is infused with bourbon, cherry, and bitters, which I can definitely taste. The bourbon is light on the back end, but the cherry is more forefront, which is perfect. I very much love it.
That is perfect. Yeah, I do like the way you're describing that because I think cigars can have a naturally occurring bitter flavor. That's a nice one, just like when you add bitters to a cocktail. But if you add an infused bitter flavor to it, I think it could be overpowering. So if it's just a little bit, just a little underlining note, I think that's a great call. Miguel says, solid cigar. Enjoy. Thank you so much, brother. Mark says, good morning from Columbus. Oh, and the Juarez is good. One same price point as the Charter Oak. I did not know that. The reason I got this actually, guys, is from the Battle of the Bands, which I believe is over now, but Cigar Prop crushed it. I hope they won. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There we go. It is lighting a little better. I better give some notes on mine too, guys, before I forget. It is where's my notes? I just had them right here. Dang it. There we go. It is a Mexican San Andreas wrapper with Ecuadorian, Sumatran binder, and Dominican and Nicaraguan filler, making it a very complex cigar. And just that barnyard smell right off the bat, off the wrapper itself, is a lot heavier than most San Andreas I've had before. Let me move this down just a little bit so I stop cutting my chin off. There we go. But so far, so good. Just a little bit of problem with my wrapper right now, kind of coming off on me. But not a big deal. Not a big deal. It looks like Charlie joining us over on YouTube. Thank you so much. Just the way she described it makes me want to buy some. I would recommend that. Absolutely. I will be over at, or at least I'll be over at Cigars More 2 today. Hopefully seeing Curtis over there. Jackie, if you want to tag along, I guess you can. I don't know. I suppose.
Okay. I suppose.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you have time, you head on over there. But Charlie, if you have time too, brother, yeah, we'll be over there. I don't know. I let Curtis pick the time, and then I just kind of show up. So pretty much anytime he feels like it. But guys, that's a normal like Friday tradition now, kind of building on itself. My buddy Curtis, you've seen him on the show before, actually, for a second, third podcast talking about models and cigars, which I think y'all enjoyed. He goes over there every Friday now, so I'm trying to hop on that tradition right there. Art says, "Good morning. I just smoked the same cigar, the Juarez, a few weeks ago, and says it's a good cigar too. Good. I am glad it's getting some positive feedback right now." There we go. Now. Jackie, we knocked out that first photo shoot. We got some more planned over at Curtis's house of all places. What do you call it? Are you gonna get any shoots in with Curtis anytime soon?
I very much hope so. I have a couple of looks that are definitely ready for his place, because you were describing his place to me, and I have a couple of looks that are actually makeup, costume ready to shoot for, definitely. And my Morticia's all ready to go, and my Final Girl's all ready to go, and all that good stuff. So I'm hoping to have the opportunity to shoot with him there, because I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Oh, sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to miss you right there, brother. Smoking the cigar of the year, Adrian Nicaragua Torpedo, with ginger snaps and tea. That is a very specific combination there, but I can see that working out very well.
Sounds good.
Ginger snaps and tea with a cigar. That's a good call. It's a little different than your bar snacks, but it sounds just as delicious right there. I know a lot of guys will snack on something while they're smoking, but I don't know. I can't really eat and smoke at the same time. I don't know if you have that problem, Jackie.
I don't actually. I very much enjoy having a meal with whatever I'm smoking at that moment. But and I'm looking forward to finding what makes well with what. So ginger snaps and tea sounds delightful all on its own. I love ginger snaps. So to find like the perfect cigar with that combination, that actually sounds pretty good.
All right. I get what you're putting down there. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch, finally back in town. Yeah, after forever, sir. I hope you had a great trip, though. Friggin', what did you say? You covered 800 miles yesterday or the day before in like one day? That is intense, brother. And then Anthony says, Morticia, he's an Uncle Fester. So
Awesome.
to look for it a little bit, just a little bit. Speaking of that, I need you guys in the comments to help me out with this, too. And I'm going to ask Jackie. I was still trying to plan a cigar Halloween party where people can dress up or not. You don't have to, kind of thing, but just have a whole, Halloween themed. We don't have to do the Tatuaje monsters, but we can. There's obviously all the different Sugar Skull artwork cigar bands out there, and I'm not just trying to push ours because we kind of do that look too. But what I'm saying, yeah, would anyone have fun doing a mix of an actual party and a cigar event at the same time for Halloween? I would love to get you guys' opinion on that, because I was really pushing that for a second. And then I kind of just fell off, and I was like, I don't know if anyone's actually going to show up. And Mitch says, covered 860 miles. Dang, that's a feat, brother. That's good work. But to the question, Jackie, what do you think?
I think, well, um, I know people did this for like the new year because it was 2020, but maybe like a Roaring Twenties theme would be good. That's alcohol and smoking and partying, and anybody can dress dapper. It's not a specific, what do you call it? You don't have to be a character. You don't have to be a specific thing. You can just dress very very nice, and everyone. And I think it'd be what do you call it? Um, Sharp, so like a Roaring Twenties theme, maybe
Yeah, I
like
like that. I like that.
flapper girls and um, oh gosh, I thought there was a specific name for the suits back then, but oh no, I'm
There
spacing out.
definitely is. I think there is, but I'm going. My mind keeps going to Zoot Suit, but that's way later on. That's more
Yeah, yeah,
L.A.
that's later.
Yeah. Oh
Hmm.
gosh, dang it.
Yeah, I don't know either, but for the men to dress very very fashionable, and I love vintage. I love retro, look old style. Sorry, excuse me, old styles. So that could be possibly an idea.
Yeah. And I know the show is called The Bakersfield Gentleman, and we don't really dress all that gentlemanly all the time, as you guys in the comments know. But I know plenty all of you in here. I think you'd all clean up very nice for a more nice cut look for the night. Just have a good time with the cigar, enjoy yourselves. I know a lot of the
Yeah.
events are more laid back and not so much themes to them or anything. It usually is like a rep and one brand kind of pushing. But I was kind of looking to just bring people together for cigars for one time, because most big cigar events are planned by companies. So obviously they want to advertise their own product, which makes sense to me. I mean, you got to do that. But yeah, I was wondering what you guys would think of that. I know Charlie says he's down. I definitely would be too. I just got to figure out a what's the word I'm looking for? A proper venue for that, because it's only the second today, so there's still plenty of time if we want to get that in the works. But
Mm.
just an idea to throw out at you guys.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun just to, because I know this year's been pretty crazy, and I know everyone's trying to be very, very cautious, um, which I don't think would get in the way of, just like a little social event. And it was just, personally, I like to dress up. Even if it's just me strutting around in my living room, I still just like to dress up. So I think it might be nice just to, um, get away from the mindset that is the crazy world right now. Oh, maybe they may be into it.
I like that idea a lot, because yeah, it's been a heck of a year of just crazy. It's been crazy is the best way to describe it. It's got a lot of ups, but just a little bit more downs in this particular case. But
Yeah.
yeah, somewhere along the line we all have to do something fun again. And I know the 20th of November we're having Stogie Fest here in Bakersfield. So if everybody out there is free November 20th, that will be a bigger cigar event. Plenty of reps, plenty of deals going on. Charlie says that suits make him look like a serial killer. Well, that still fits the Halloween theme, so not bad.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
scary. It works.
Yeah. Back to the cigar real quick. I thought it's a little squishy, so it's a little over humidified, but it's smoking very nice right now, guys. If you could see that, I am digging the heck out of it. You guys, everybody out there is right so far. This has been phenomenal. I would put this definitely along the lines of that Charter Oak Maduro. I'm gonna smoke all the way through it before I pick which one's my favorite of the two. But I think someone mentioned the price point is about the same, so I probably shouldn't. But that's where I'm kind of judging it off of right now. Just because if I could buy one or the other, I want to see which one I like more. Just we don't sell these in town, and we've said this a million times, guys. Be sure to support local whenever you can. So if I can get these locally, I definitely be smoking more of it. But I don't know if I'm going to be begging Trina to get these in anytime soon. So let me finish this, make sure, because it is doing very well right now. How is the bourbon treating you?
It is very nice. I'm in a very like comfortable place. I very much like the whew, My goodness, I'm spacing on my words today. No, I just very much like the feeling that this cigar gives. It's just the taste and the I don't want to say the high, but like the just the feeling of it is very smooth, very mellow. This is a very nice cigar. You think those flavors would be very overpowering and too much, but the blend is perfect. Really.
Nice, nice. I like
Not,
that. Yeah, no, they. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
oh no, I was just gonna say it's just another keeper.
Nice, nice. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you found. I'm glad it's gonna work that way into the rotation. Good morning, Alfonso, over on YouTube. Thank you for joining us, brother. Nina, Chris, MD, Richard, how y'all doing? Hope you guys are having a great day. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I thought that might be a winner. I was hoping so. Richie, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I'm looking forward to you trying that cashmere too, because that's a newer one on the market, coming from our buddies over at Esteban Carreras.
Mhm.
Maybe that'll be a Monday stick or something, but that's definitely. I'm excited for you to try that one.
Yeah, that's actually funny you mentioned that because this is the next one that I want to do. I want to leave the Sweet Jane by Deadwood last because I really like sweet, so I'm looking forward to this one. And but the next one I'm going to do is the Espan Carreras and Connecticut. I love the band on this one. The gold, there's it's a gold brown, very vintage looking, very classic, and it's nice. And there's a lion, which is one of my favorite animals.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. It's very dang it. This is gonna my nerdness is going away for a second, but I need to bring it back. It's very Lannister from Game of Thrones right there.
Oh yeah, I love Game of Thrones. Yep.
I think closer to the end of the series, we talked about that a lot more on the show and how mad I was about that. I'm still mad about it.
I'm so mad. I know, it's like it's just a show, let it go, and I'm like that was
Not letting it go. Uh-uh.
I don't want to, but that was I very much love the show. I was so into the lore and the back and the crazy theories people would come up with, like who's gonna sit on the throne, like who's gonna die next, like is it gonna? I was so into it, and then everything played out. I'm like, oh, okay,
I
not
honestly,
exactly how yeah.
I didn't care who won at the end. I was just mad that how they killed the Night King. Yeah, that was my most upsetting. I was like, I'm glad what's her name did it. I'm glad, but I have to say it was like one episode of all this build up for so long. It's like, fine,
Right behind. Little sneak attack. That's it.
I was like a bratty like 10-year-old kid. Like I didn't get enough. I want more.
Right.
I felt so bad about that.
Right. Yeah, and there were some things I liked too. Daenerys's fate, I felt, was probably a long time coming. You see her mind and her overall actions start to change. Well, actually, not change, but her reasons behind it. Well, maybe she was always bad. I don't know. I think that's why I like Game of Thrones so much. The psychoanalysis on these people's characters are just, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it really got into people's heads. Like the actual journey of certain characters changed so much versus some shows where you don't see that as often. And for a series, I think you kind of have to do that. You need to show that story arc a lot more versus a movie where you only have an hour and a half, 2 hours to share stuff. But speaking of movies and stuff, guys, I could really use some more suggestions. I completely thrashed all the way through Cobra Kai and what the heck else? The Boys. I already watched all that. I'm trying to get into Peaky Blinders, but I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and watch it. So if anybody has any suggestions for a new series they're watching right now, I'd appreciate the heck out of it. Still there?
No, I'm still here. I was just, I didn't know if that was a question or not, but I was actually thinking of what to suggest of what I'm watching now. This show I'm watching, it is a bit, inappropriate nature. Sometimes they talk about some controversial yet realistic concepts, which I very much like the show for. It's called, and bear with me here, it's called Pen 15, PN15. And if you get the joke, you can already tell where this show could probably be going to. And the premise is basically a very realistic insight on growing up in seventh grade and eighth grade for girls, and they give some insight on what it's like to grow up at that age and the drama that is school for the boys as well. So but it's, when I say realistic, it's realistic. There is no concept that is I guess taboo in this show. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Lucifer. Lucifer's a good one too. Lucifer's a really good show.
I've never seen it. I keep getting told how good it is, but every time I hear about it, it's because they're showing the dude shirtless, and I'm like, well, that's not about a show I really want to watch. I don't know if I want to see shirtless man the entire time. Hey, I mean, he's a good-looking gentleman, but that's not why I watch most of my shows.
Right.
Any of my shows, but it's I didn't know it was funny. I thought it was more supposed to be like a drama thing. I did not realize. So Charlie, I might have to check that out.
Yeah, no, it's both. It's like a mix of Law and Order and like Supernatural. I don't know if you've heard that show either.
Gonna get mad at me probably for this one. I never got into Supernatural.
No, that's okay. I love Supernatural. That is also a very much a show where like I all my interest in. It's like everything make believe is real. Like anything you could pretty much think of, except apparently Bigfoot, which is crazy. And I think that's the running joke. Like everything that you can imagine, vampires, witches, demons, angels, all that exists except Bigfoot, which is hilarious, in my opinion. But yeah, no, Lucifer is like a mix of Law and Order and Supernatural. It's trippy.
I'm a little offended as a Bigfoot fan that they would do that to him. So I got to boycott that show now. Nope.
Oh, really?
No, I'm not that big of a Bigfoot fan. No, that's not going to happen. And Timothy,
yeah.
Glitch, is that a show or are we glitching? I apologize. I just want to make sure that we're still okay. No, we're doing all right over here. Just let me know. And Charlie says that don't worry, he has a suit on most of the time. I'll deal with that.
It's true. He's funny. No, the show is very much funny in nature, and there's no, I just highly recommend it. Yeah.
Nice. And this is another one I have heard of, but I want to watch from the beginning because I actually missed season 1 off the bat, The Umbrella Academy. I keep hearing some great stuff about that. Although hanging out in some of the lounges, like here in town, over on Cigars and More in Rosedale, some of the gentlemen are older guys, and they don't understand the super coolness that are some of these superhero stuff. So they're like watching it, and I can see their confused faces, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What happened to Casablanca? Can I watch that again? I'm like, that's a great movie. It is, and they're all, right. But they're always willing to watch. Dang it, there's another because I know that's not just superhero stuff here, but dang it, there's a Gotham. They seem to love Gotham, these guys. And
Batman.
I watch it. I've seen just parts of episodes, and it always looks interesting, and I never go back and watch them. So Umbrella Academy is definitely on the list. I'll give Lucifer a chance, guys. Appreciate that. And that Pen 15, this is the third time someone's recommended that to me. They're talking about 90s nostalgia, basically, like all the different outfits and the dial-up modem and all that stuff. And I'm like,
yep.
I don't know if I want to go back in time right now. I'd be too nostalgic.
It's what do you call it? It's very. That's all I can say. Realistic. It's basically set in 2000.
See, that works for me. I would watch that. I like that kind of stuff. I like those coming of age stories. Like, I know it's way out there now, and they've gone super crazy with it. But what's it called? Big Mouth on Netflix. That animated series. I thought the first season was incredible. How they like made characters to represent parts of people going through those awkward teenage years, kind of growing up from a kid to that first steps into adulthood. I thought that was really great. And now it's just gone way overboard. And I think it's hilarious, but it's just not the same as it was in the beginning, but still fun to watch for myself. Not for everybody. I don't recommend it for everybody, guys, but if you like some really raunchy humor, that's where it's at. That's some super raunchy stuff.
Yeah, I saw all of Big Mouth. I'm actually waiting for if there's any more seasons. I liked it. It's messed up in all the ways that I like, like you said, it's not for everybody. It really isn't. There's definitely some what do you call it? Very, very I'm just gonna say there's some messed up humor in there, but if you're into that, it's a high recommend.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to be into that horribleness. And it's not just dumb humor either. They get some pretty good jokes and there's some pretty good satire and whatnot for what's going around in the world. And they poke fun of a little bit of everybody, so I like that. Kind of like not as good because I love these guys. I'm always gonna be a fan, but I think South Park does a good job of making fun of everybody, just top to bottom, no holds bar on that kind of stuff. But Big Mouth does a pretty solid job still.
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty. All right, we're coming close to the end, guys, but I do want to talk about a couple of things. The winner of the most shares for Saturday night's show, I apologize for not mentioning this on Tuesday's show. And as you saw yesterday, I was not on the Thursday podcast. Charlie, it's called Big Mouth on Netflix. Yeah, check it out. I think you'd get a kick out of it, man. I think you'd get a kick out of it. But Brian, I know he's not watching right now, so I will message him. But Brian is the winner of the sharing, and I'm going to start bringing that back and maybe do a 5-pack for every Saturday show, whoever shares the most. So if you want to win, you got to be tuned in for our Saturday at 7 p.m. This particular Saturday, it might just be me because Frankie might be going to the services for his godmother. As we told you guys, don't worry. But if he can have a seat in there because it's still social distancing as far as the church and whatnot goes. And he's obviously wants to make sure the family gets in first, or immediate family. But if he can get there, obviously he's going to go. But we'll keep you posted on that as much as we can, guys. But tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. and we will be back Monday morning for Great American Morning, as always, all week long. If you haven't watched it yet, Ratched on Netflix. I actually got to see an episode, just part of it, and I love the actors in there, so I want to check that out for sure, man. And by the way, Alfonso, I don't know if I told you this before, but your profile picture for YouTube, that thing is awesome. That's badass, brother. Tell me about those colors, because it's giving me a Seahawks vibe, but then the teeth for the mouth is just really cool. I'm sorry, I'm going on a way tangent here, but that just distracted me, got me totally hooked as soon as I realized what it was. That is really cool. The year, please do us a favor and recommend the Bakersfield Gentlemen, guys. Just to be nominated would be amazing. It is the first link in the description. If you haven't gotten your vote in, you still have time until the end of the month. So no rush, but the sooner the better for us, really, guys. It would really help us out. And I would, even if we don't win, just to be on the ballot this time would be incredible for me. We don't do this to win the shows because we love talking with y'all. And Alfonso, yeah, Seahawks, all right, very good, very good. I'm a Buccaneers fan still, so I guess we just can't be friends forever. It's all right. Just kidding. All right, Jackie, I think that wraps it up. Anything you want to let the people know?
I hope you all have a very nice weekend. And just be safe. Yeah, all those cliches. I just hope everyone has a good day. Really.
All right, I like it. All right, have a good day, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. For the last third of the week. All right, guys, stay safe.
All right.
Have a great Friday.
Bye, dude. Bye.
Bye.